Hi guys, my name is Eric. I'm a personal trainer, which basically means I help folks to achieve their fitness goals. So today I'll be sharing with you guys one of the best exercises that you can do for your chest and also for your shoulders. But before I do that, I just want to say, for those who are new on this channel, please guys subscribe on this channel and also like this video, okay? So since today we're gonna speak about chest, I'll ask you this question: which muscle are you lacking the most? Okay, because for me and also for some of my clients is upper chest. Okay, so whenever I'm training my chest, I always focus more on my upper chest. Okay, so the first exercise also today, it was upper chest. So we did incline dumbbell bench press, and like I said, I'm not counting the sets. I always do like a build up or some kind of a pyramid where I go all out for the last two sets. So this is what I did, okay? And I'm not sure if you guys can see, the form is nice and controlled. I'm not rushing the reps, and also I'm trying by all means to push myself, okay? Of course, if you're a beginner, you don't have to do this, okay? You can start like you can start with the lower weight, then obviously you can progress from that, okay? Then the second exercise, I always try to push myself. So this would be like a compound exercise where I'm not really targeting a specific area. I'm not sure if you guys know this. So your chest has three heads. So you have your upper, you have your mid, and also you have your lower chest, okay? So on this exercise, I always try by all means to lift heavy, and also I'm not targeting a specific area, okay? So this is the exercise that I did for the second exercise. This is the exercise that I did, okay? And also I was using a machine. I'm not sure guys, like I don't know why actually, like I've been sleeping with the machines, because all this time I was using free weights. Of course free weights, they're still good, but then if you mix them up with the machines, I promise you guys, you will achieve the goals that you want, okay? So make sure you do that, okay? So even on this one, I think I did 4 sets, but like I said, I always push like all out on the last 2 sets, so I'm not really counting the sets, okay? And also the reps, I'm not counting them. My max will be like 8 reps, but I try by all means to focus more on my reps. I always focus more on either 8 or 6, okay? But the goal is to go all out. So make sure, even when you're training by yourself, make sure you go all out, because I know this tends to be the struggle whenever you're training by yourself, including me guys. Even though I'm a coach, like it's so hard to go all out whenever you're training by yourself, okay? So make sure you do that, okay? Then the last exercise, it was a cables guys. You don't have to go heavy also on the cable, like, because your muscles, I assume they are tired now, so the goal is for you to get that pump. So you don't have to go heavy. So for some people, I know they always start with cables, which is good. Even for me, I do this, but I think today I was very tired, so I decided to kind of make them to the last exercise, okay? So there's no like a right or a wrong way of numbering these exercises, but the main goal is for you to make sure you push yourself, okay? So that was the third exercise for chest. Then the last superset, like I said, we're gonna also focus more on our shoulders. And for me guys, I struggle with my redelts, so that's the reason why I decided to do this superset, to focus more on all the heads of the shoulders, and also to be more specific, to target more of my rib delts. So I was not locking, I'm not sure if you guys can see, I was not locking the weight all the way up, because the last time I did this with a heavy weight, I nearly broke my shoulders. So that's the reason why I don't actually lock my shoulders, okay? You don't have to copy me, but then this is something that I usually do, okay? Then the superset, or rather the exercise that I superset this exercise with, it was I was focusing more on my redelts, okay? And here I was pushing high reps, okay? Because shoulders, they are very small muscles, so the goal, you want them to feel the heat and you can do that by lifting not heavy, but then with like lot of you should make sure that you do a lot of reps, okay, so that you can hit them very well. Okay, anyways, so this was the upper body session where I was focusing more on my chest and also on my shoulders. Okay, anyways, I hope you did learn something on this video, and also if you're new on this channel, please subscribe. Up until next time, folks, peace out.